flamethrower coming out of, I think it's LYS, right? I think they're running one flamethrower comp.
Yeah, the list is
Just
on the right side here. Defender, they do have
yeah. So
a
so
flame.
is that necessarily one of the units that does really well in these issues? Because I see a lot of like Cav, from what I can tell, Cavs on the side of PizzaLover attackers.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird seeing Cav on Reggie. Reggie is a very tight map. There's not a lot of areas for Cav to go through. It did look like they were bringing Lancer Cav, which is definitely an interesting play, as Lancer Cav wants to see those straightaways, you know, those clear alleys to just charge, build up their charge, and do devastating damage, where it looked like LysRoyal was bringing more Laos and Brawly Cav that wants to just kind of get in there, stay in the fight, and then get out. Uh, so it's a little bit interesting, especially on this map. Well, Flames as well on side LysRoyal. I did see a few Cocos, which is good. This is going to be very... This is defender favored specials. I think it's really hard for attackers to get special
this
units
looks like
in.
hell to attack.
Yeah, this is a little bit harder to map. They will probably give up A and B. Treb immediately coming in. We do not like this gate. I do not know why we are trebbing it. We have the artillery to be able to break it, but I guess we are just trying to break this gate. ASAP, PizzaLover saying, we know you are not going to be defending A and B. We don't care. We're just going to sprint down this A point. Not really worrying about anything else.
So it seems like this first area, right, isn't the big defending point. So is it the higher up point?
Yeah, so where you see LysRoyal now, this like front area, this front little pedestal, is usually where some teams defend. They defend this front area, but it looks like PizzaLover's being incredibly aggressive, very fast coming in here. Will immediately be able to come in, and there is speed running, going as fast as they can, say, all right, we're in, we're going. As the engagement comes in, shield meets shields, and it's very spread out. Sibihi is going from the left to the right. Does look like they get a decent charge in there. Doesn't get too much value, but it will get some great damage and debuffs in there.
Somebody is flanking through their backside.
I don't think they do have a flank at the backside. As the Dagrax goes straight through, does get stopped by the Modal. As now PizzaLover is looking pretty late on units here. They still have some units going in. Layout's coming through, trying to kill some units, but the Modal will stop them in their tracks, as LysRoyal is running very low on units. PizzaLover is running a blitz straight through, able to clear the point. They're kind of clearing all of it, as LysRoyal is going to look very scared here, losing C very quickly. Allows going forward there, trying to just stop anybody from reinforcing the point, as it looks like LysRoyal will be giving up C, as PizzaLover's blitz seems to have worked out pretty well in their favor. Looking at the trade, we are still fairly even on units. We do have Vipers up here shooting down into the side of the lovers, but that's okay. Treb, a little bit of friendly fire damage. You hate to see it, but you know, it happens. Again, we have Dagrax going into the side of these Modals, and the Modals will be able to deal with the Cav fairly easily. Unfortunately, Cav not being able to deal with Modals, as Modals are very anti-Cav. And really, this is the fastest I think I have seen Reginopolis go. PizzaLover's wasting absolutely no time whatsoever here, and just blitzing down LysRoyal's LysRoyal's defense. We do have a Spartan going in there alone. I think this guy's just inting his unit in, saying, all right, this unit's dead. I don't care. It's just gonna get some damage before I pull in the unit. Now we are 14.5 minutes after a B point, so we will have even longer trying to fight home. And you, as LysRoyal, you really do not want to be defending home for 14.5 minutes here. As you can see, it's a very open area. It's very hard to defend. There's a lot of Trebs that can get into this area.
So there's what, 3 entrance points into this? There's the one pretty much close side, there's the main gate, and then
there's 2.
Okay.
We have small gate and we have ramp. There is no back that is blocked by that.
Stupid merchant cart.
Yeah, stupid merchants setting up their carts, making it so I can't go flank. I hate them. Once again, now we have 17 minutes. PizzaLovers can take their sweet time here. They have just it's an immeasurable amount of time, really, to think about. 17 minutes to attack a point. You can really do whatever you want here. We're going to look at the sides of stats here. LysRoyal already having 1 person on 2 deaths. You don't like to see that. PizzaLovers, really only 1 death on about 3 of their players.
So if you're LysRoyal, what is your approach to try to defend this kind of main home point? Since you're going to be in it for the long run here, right? You have to look into stemming the bleeding, right? That's essentially from what I can tell.
Small gate, but they are saying, okay, we don't want to go that far out. Yeah, I think what they're doing right now, placing these mortars to try to get some chip damage, maybe do some counter mortars in as well. See if I could get a better angle of this artillery battle happening. I'll go a little bit further off to the right here. Yeah, I mean, this is just going to be mortar. This is going to be artillery phase for probably a while. Again, PizzaLovers, they have the time. They do have a truck coming in just to kill one of the mortars. That mortar is pretty far back, so it probably wasn't that much of an issue. Hopefully it does hit this ballista as well. It does not look like any of the Trebs will hit the ballista, though. There you go. Those are the already phase. A lot of LysRoyal has moved their units back from their previous positioning. The ball boys losing 4 of their models. You hate to see it there. But we'll probably get into a stagnation period where even though we have artillery down, it's not going to see that much value, as a lot of the units have now gone into spots where it's going to be really hard for any mortar to hit it.
So do mortars in this game have like a limited amount of shots that they get to do, or is this just something that they can just
They have limited shots. Every artillery has limited shots. I believe mortars have 10. Somewhere around 10 shots. I don't remember the exact number. I haven't placed a blue mortar down in forever. Don't tell my house that. I swear I place artillery in wars. I swear I place artillery in wars. But yeah, the PizzaLovers should be running out of shots here pretty soon. As you see, the volleys are starting to slow down. They have placed most of their artillery. For this, it is 1 artillery piece per person on the team. As you can see on the top left, pieces at 16. During these rules, it says 30, so they have 1 more mortar they can place, and LysRoyal cannot deploy any more artillery. As you see on this point, LysRoyal actually doesn't have any artillery left on the point. All their artillery has been used or destroyed. While the side of PizzaLovers does still have these 3 mortars, but it does look like nobody's manning them, so they will be going down fairly shortly here. As we have a little bit of a death match here at the main fighting area. But that is really all it is. It's just deathmatch. People be a little antsy, wanting to get, you know, getting some, padding some stats, getting some hero damage. Who doesn't want to pad their stats, you know? Longbow player, death attacks.
Pizza seems to be actually getting a good amount of mortar shots in on LysRoyal's, you know, units here. I mean, they're slowly whittling down the numbers. Pizza's really only lost like 2 units this whole time.
Now
while Lisa's
rushes
lost.
in. Treb going in. Amazing Treb timing here. This is unfortunately like a really hard spot for camera angles to get in there. As front lines clash, I hate where they have decided to fight because this is terrible for me to view. Hard to see really what's going on, but it looks like LysRoyal will be able to hold them for a while, but it does look like a lot of their units are fading away as PizzaLover still has a very strong blob here. Going into the... Looks like the Cocos were found immediately and destroyed out. Unfortunately, LysRoyal does not have the DPS infantry anymore as their front line collapses, running out of units, running out of people. Hello, where are my double pulls? Hello, guys, where are we at? This looks like a very convincing win for PizzaLover, swarming the point. Massive unit trade here. This was an insane battle. Very fast by PizzaLovers, taking their time at the final point, realizing they wanted to do a mortar phase, but then just a full sweep, cleaning the point. Amazing frontline pushes. They were mad from the previous battle, and now they have gone full aggression and looks like they will get this point, and we will be going to a field battle as we go into the post battle stats. Really insane. We do have 100 U kill. We do have the triple digit. We will say this is our MVP because they got 100. I think that's pretty valuable. Getting a lot of zealots, Spartans, stalwarts, so actually spear sergeants. And they do find the flames. This is our flames killer here. This was our only flame, so they did find the flames. Very valuable by our friend here, our Duix. Not many deaths on the side of either team. It does look like LysRoyal got down to 2 a few times, but not many hero deaths, but also not many unit deaths either. I think there was still 800 units left on 600 units left on LysRoyal there at the end, but that's just kind of how this went. It was a very fast game, and PizzaLovers performed very cleanly.
I think it's interesting to see how, you know, for these teams, they obviously have their strategies and what they're trying to get done, right? And seeing how somehow PizzaLover